So, uh, in Half-Blood Prince, we know that in the movies the barrel burns down. I know there's a lot of fans that didn't like that, because it was in the books, and a lot of times I don't like things they add to, but I actually like this scene, and I feel like and I didn't know why. I mean, burning down the barrel kind of shows that nobody's invincible in this war is because this was like the Weasleys' home, and it was basically Harry's second home after Hogwarts. And I feel like it was significant in some way, and I also feel like it's one of the few times they actually did semi alright with Jenny's character in the movies. Um, because we all know that they kind of bush hurt her character a lot in the movies. Let's be real. But in that scene, if you pay attention, when the circle of fire happens, it's closed, but then it opens up when Harry runs through, which makes sense. They want Harry. They want Harry. So of course they would open it up for. But I have this theory, and if you look closely enough, I think it makes sense that they didn't necessarily open it up for Harry. The fire is enchanted, if that makes any sense, and it it can sense power. And Harry obviously has a lot of power, being the boy who lived, being the chosen one. So that's why the fire opened up to give him a pathway through, so he can get through to the Death Eaters. But after Harry, Arthur, Lupin, and Tonks all went there to try to, take out the fire and get to Harry. And then, but then Jenny runs, and then the fire opens up again and lets her through, and then closes right after her. And in the books, we know Jenny has a lot of power, and we see that a few times in Order of the Phoenix movie before they started doing horrible to her character, because her character was actually all right. But until she became Harry's love interest, and they decided that was the only personality she would get. But we know that she's powerful. We know that she's extremely powerful. And this scene shows that, because the fire opens up and lets Jenny through. And they don't want Jenny. It's not like they know how Harry feels about her. That's the whole point. They're not supposed to know yet. Like, no one knows how Harry feels about her. So why would they let her through? Unless the fire did it because it sensed her power. So yeah, just another Harry Potter thought.